Let's go over the new changes they've made for drop rates, XP, and we got a brand new code in a Rise crossover. Hello, it is sisterguard here. Hopefully having a great day. I'm having a great day. We're back today in a Rise crossover because they just had kind of like a midweek massive patch, and some of the stuff in here I kind of really wanted to talk about. Normally I don't do videos on these, but when they're chunky wonkies and kind of change a little bit how things work, I want to make a video on it. So if you have not already, please make sure you smash the like button, do the same subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Helps me a lot. Let's go to the list. So first things first, they have increased the drop chance for the blade. That's kind of the big one right here. It now will only drop as C or D, which means if you have an E of this, technically you have a limited item because it can no longer be obtained. But that'll be good because I know a lot of people, you need an A rank. If you cannot get a G rank of snow or an N rank of snow, you need an A rank weapon in order to get to floor 50. And that's kind of been the goal for everyone. I still am not on floor 50, but the thing I want to talk about next is they have added XP for all of the raid. And I kind of want to talk about that because, so if we start looking at the XP rates, keep in mind, this is without game passes. So times that by 2. So snow is now worth 240, metal is now worth 60, and Lordra is worth 80. Snow bear is worth 200. So that's a lot. And if you add a potion on top of that, you're going to get even more. They also added XP for Ant King and Ant Queen, which also makes it viable to go farm them, especially if you're doing dungeons and running around. You can now get XP for these guys. That's actually kind of nice. I'm going to tell you right now, AFK now, people are going to get so many more levels, which I'm kind of mad about because, as you can see, I'm level 121. I've been doing dungeons. So dungeons are still going to probably be the meta because even if, let me pull out calculator. So even if you get all 3 of those, okay, we now have all 3 of those. Let's go ahead and times them by 3 because that's how much the potion and the game pass will give you. Every time you kill all 3 of them, it's 870. Now, I do know some people that can get up to 6 of these raids. So that's 5,000 experience. That's really good. But that's if you get all 3 of them. So it's actually really good XP. The only other thing I would say would actually, there's nothing in the game that beats that now that I think about that. Yeah, no, the new meta for XP has now changed. Just as FYI. You need to, if you can get even without the bear, that is still massive. So just FYI, go do the raid now. Congratulations. And server hop, that's the new way to get XP. Okay, I know what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day. And before the comment section comes for me, it's actually going to be about 2.8k an hour, and that's just with killing the 2 main bosses and server hopping 3 times with potions and the double XP game pass. While I can still get more XP from doing dungeons, that's still a pretty nice additive, especially if we have poopy dungeons going on. Now, the next thing I do want to comment, if you own a private server, they now have a VIP thing where you can kick them. So we don't no longer have this problem that, yeah. So I know some people did that. I didn't think people needed that, but because you can just block somebody and it eats them, but I guess people do. I don't know why. There also is a new code. Let's go ahead and get that. Apparently, I think there may be a mount in this. So 1 million likes. Send. Yes, there is a mount. Where is said mount? It is not a ground mount. It is not a boat. Skeletal dragon. Ooh. Ooh, that's cool. Hold on, let me get one of my alt accounts in here and take a look-see. Ooh, that looks sick. I love that. That's a good thumbnail right there. Ooh wee. Okay. Alright. I'm digging it. That actually looks pretty cool. Y'all need to come in and grab this as soon as you can. That's all I gotta say. There's a free flying mount, man. That's pretty sick. I mean, he's not the fastest speed. One other thing they did add is that the premium will always now be the fastest, like, mount. You no longer have to, like, pick. So I can now use the orange dragon, which I do kind of like, because if you spend the money, I kind of want to be able to use my other ones. So that's kind of nice. Now, I will have to say this. I'm hoping the devs watch this. They do need to fix something. I do want to show y'all with all of my infinite points real quick. Because right now, honestly, until you get to 100, like, stay there. You do not need to go further because I'm going to show y'all something. I'm currently 121. This person is 109. I'm sorry, 107. Yeah, the damage increase for whatever reason for shadows is not applying currently. It's past 100, so there's no reason to really level up past 100 unless you want to. Hopefully the devs will fix this, unless just points are just meant to be extra. So, also, there is 2 new things in the AFK area. It is the Shadow Raptor and the Twin Blessed Blades. I am going to assume the Shadow Raptor is a ground mount, because if it's flying, we need to have a conversation. But yeah, if someone gets it, let me know the speed of it down below. I'll pin you. But yeah, those are the other things they added. They did add more AFK rewards. But yeah, that's kind of the update. I just kind of want to bring, because it's a cool mount. I always like showing off the mounts and stuff. And the XP thing is going to be so broken, because I'm about to go abuse that. Even if you can't get that much, most dungeons, unless they're like red doubles, those are the ones that give, you know, several thousand. Yeah, just server hopping during the winter event, that's going to give you the most. Like, that is absolutely going to give you the most XP, especially if you're running potions, especially if you have the ×2 game pass for XP. So I just kind of want to bring that to everyone's attention, because that's now a big thing. And make sure you hold on to your E ranks. They no longer are special. Oh, but all right. Hopefully this video was helpful. I'm gonna work on my video for tomorrow, trying to get max level. So I'll see y'all next time.